Hello viewers and welcome back to F1 2020. An apology, this was supposed to be the Canadian Grand Prix um, by schedule, but on Sunday I was out filming stuff for my other channel, the After channel, so just gotta watch out for that. Just got done with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I started on pole. Actually, I put the car on pole, but because my gearbox dropped down to 6th straight away, so that's a penalty. This is how the race went. I'm just going to show you the replay, the way I can speed it up a bit, so you skip out all the boring bits. Turn up the volume and enjoy. There's a start. It's a bad start there, the Ferrari. So draw alongside. Box the Mercedes there, there's Bottas. The Mercedes is now black, as is the current Mercedes. The game just updated today as well. There's some contact before the back there. Behind us, the two Ferraris now. The new sponsor, looking pretty good. I think Lewis Hamilton was in P1, Bottas there behind me now in P6. I think it was in P5 there. Everyone seems to get already clean there. To the streets of Baku. I actually like this track. It's one of the few street tracks that I like. This and Russia, probably my two favorites from the season. Bottas in hot pursuit of me, as in hot pursuit of Vettel there. Not much you can do for the castle section. But yeah, Bottas was right up my gearbox. The brand new Mercedes. Start to round out the first lap here. You can see Bottas there looking on my inside, but nothing you can do through here. Don't want to get brake checked. Let's round out last corner. Watch this at the end of the straight. I'm just going to skip the straight now. Actually, no, I'm not, because there's a bit of a kerfuffle here with Bottas. Let's see, I dropped off the Ferraris there. Where's Bottas in hot pursuit? I'll give him the inside, because for me it's a lot better to sort of the outside. But watch this. See, I get his slipstream, go around the outside, and then this happens. I had no idea he was still there. I mean, didn't show in the arrow or anything, just plow. There's Bottas' race. Then the virtual safety car came out. Albon had retired before that as well, and Carlos Sainz is going to retire. I'm just slowing down now because of the yellow flag, the safety car, virtual safety car. He's been racing again. The Ferraris do pull away from me from this point. The racing point don't put up much of a challenge, so I'm just going to keep now all the way to the pit stops. Should be coming like next lap. Is that going up to retravs there to try to get away from the big Mercedes? He's in hard pursuit. Goes looking into the wall and then fake him out, go to the outside again. He brakes earlier than me, and I keep that position one more time. Now the DRS is enabled, so we're immediately as far to the inside of the track as I can. I don't get the DRS in the Ferraris, of course, as it's too far out, but the Racing Point does. And I believe, no, Carlos Sainz have not DNF'd yet. It's going to be after his first pit stop. I don't know what happens with him. Not really bothered about it, really. But here I am, cruising in P5 to the streets of Baku. With that angry pink Mercedes, driven by a Mexican. No racism, just the truth. Let's get forward now, a little bit, so it doesn't get boring. This pit stop this time was a smooth operation. As I see me going in there, or not. I thought this was coming, but no. Okay then, let's get forward another lap. think I'm leading the race by this, right? As they all stopped ahead of me. Or not, I take everything back what I just said about me leading the race. Now I believe I'm coming in. As you can see, I pulled away massively there from the car behind. And yes, I think... Yes, definitely, I'm coming in now. Very interesting pit entry, this. I think I hit the limiter there way too early. Just running now pit road on the limiter. Amazing image there again. Fantastic. Didn't want to try the pit stop. I was not too good in this last lap. That's because brand new medium tires. As you can see, they almost stopped to make that freaking corner. But then towards the end of the race, I was catching up to the Red Bull actually of Max Verstappen. He dropped the 2 positions to the Ferrari guys. So I'm just skipping this forward a little bit now. But yeah, it was apart from me attacking the Red Bull, not much happened. So see, there's Max. There's me, not really in the ice range yet, because he just left the pits. But I was a lot better than they were on the corners, at least on this first sector. So I could really take that to my advantage, but I pushed the fuel too hard. I thought, no, I'm not gonna say it now, obviously. But I was trying to use some of the esport lines, like go completely out of the circuit and then come back in again to the corners, and I think that really helped my braking. You know, something you pick up with experience. A bit too far, I can barely see the car now, because that was the first lap out. Still now, you know, I was checking the car to revs on the straights, trying to, you know, get close in as much as possible. I don't think I had the RS here either. Next lap, I should have the RS on him. I don't know why Verstappen was going so slowly today. But better for me, eh? Just pressing forward a little bit. Those cars do not do these speeds. Not even the Red Bull Vision Turismo car does that. So. I should be in the S range for this right now. But he was really struggling his brakes for some reason. See, he's got no DRS open there. I do. Or not yet. Not this lap. I thought I was going to be this lap, but no. As you can see how much I closed in there. Alright, Red Bull, myself. And the racing point just fell back. Or he kept his pace and this guy's speeding up and up and up. Allow me to goes right up to the gearbox there. In other news, I'm considering firing my teammate. He qualified P21. I qualified P5. So he keeps this up, and I'm looking at somebody else. Maybe the other Dutch driver from GP2, Nick de Vries. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to wait until after the season to see what's on the table. Because this is my best result in becoming on the street track. So, you know, I'm pretty happy. I tried up to the back of the Red Bull, but my run out of the last corner isn't really good. So I guess I have to settle. It's way, you know, buying my time. As you can see how much goes into this first corner though. Like insane amount. right up to his gearbox now. And he's lost touch of the Ferrari ahead of him, so it seems like the cooler conditions favor my car a bit more. I mean, again, the quality I put the car on pole, and for the race I dropped to 5 because of my dropped to P6 actually because of the gearbox penalty. But that was definitely an interesting race. I was expecting to compete against Verstappen. It seems like me and Bottas have a bit of kerfuffle at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for like the last, ever since F1 2017. So that's definitely interesting. I don't know why, just Bottas and myself every single time. As we can see, the Red Bull there, of course, a lot more developed car. Sort of can have a lot more corner exit than my car, than the Team Number Gringo's car there. But I don't know what if that's his line or mine, but I was to be a bit too far back to make full use of the DRS and retrevs. But again, another lap stuck behind the Red Bull, and for now I was desperate, trying to find a way past. But nothing new in this lap. See, I'm really close to him. I was very close to their wall as well. And by this time, Jeff was telling me about issues with the internal combustion engine. And later on, he's telling me about my gearbox as well, too much stress. I mean, I gotta make this gearbox last 6 races, and they only last me like 3 for some reason. I mean, and of course, on a push, I get the most out of the car, but yes, I just have to put up with it for now. Look how close I am to the Red Bull now, coming out of the castle section. But here he starts a slingshot set away from me. I nearly clattered the wall there. Again to here, where Lewis brake checked Vettel a few years ago. Man, the Red Bull just got massive traction out of the corner. So I'm going to sit directly behind me now, see if I can do anything. Yeah, it's wide open. But as well, this time I was having to switch between engine modes now just to keep the fuel. As I go wide there, so I didn't clatter the back of the Red Bull. I mean, this is only what, race 8? And again, the Racing Point making no progress towards us. Because I'm not battling too much. I just love getting the car in the right positions. But I also being smart here, Don't I clatter the front wing and get a penalty, just cost the team some money. No, that's never good. But it seems like he screwed up his tires more than I did. It's really that Alonso and Petrov Abu Dhabi 2010 situation again, where comes the right time to overtake and I'm not just close enough. I just can't overtake this guy. But it's a few laps to go now. I think I might clatter the wall a little bit there. I think by this time Sainz would have DNF'd. Now start dropping out the pace because, you know, fuel. Having to go to like lean revs. So he sort of pulls away from me there. Maybe he was doing a little bit more fuel conservation than I was. I mean, if you no longer go for a gap, then, you know, I was definitely trying to gain an extra position. Because I thought I was behind Albon at this point. I didn't realize that he had lost the 2 positions to Vettel. So I'm like, oh, I lost position in the pit, so I gotta push. But that's not to be the case. You know, if I hadn't, you know, I accidentally took Bottas out. I think this was the 3-horse race for a P4. But unfortunately, I took him out, so. Bit of a shortcut there. Good thing the replays doesn't show how many rewinds I had to use in this race. Because, yeah, it was ridiculous. It was literally ridiculous how much rewinds I had to use in this race. The tires are worn now, and both me and the Red Bull are just losing pace. And then this is the second to last lap now, maybe even the last lap. Nope. As you can see how close I got to Red Bull there, but nothing I could do about it. And then he gets a better run out of this first corner. Also out of the second. But then I have the RS here when it's turn 3. But at this point he's right far ahead. And the story repeats itself. As you can see, I'm all over the back end now. Even to these middle sectors. He cuts at the wall there because the wash from his car. And there's Sergio Perez. Has made some inroads. Now this whole straight, I believe I used lean revs, so he was able to pull away from me. And then the inevitable happens. If this is the last lap, the inevitable will happen. Somebody's gonna drop off the pace, like right now. Yep. That's me across the line, out of fuel. That's able to keep 5th. But that was the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, guys. So there's a running order. Lewis wins the race again. Mercedes, Ferrari, Leclerc, Verstappen, myself, Perez, Kimi Räikkönen was the biggest winner. I guess he definitely benefited from the virtual safety car there. Yeah, and the pit stops. And also his teammate, I just realized, Giovinazzi. So that for me was 7th and 8th, both in the points. Pierre Gasly 9th and 10th, also in the points. Ricciardo just outside the points. McLaren, Norris there. Also the Williams doing good in P15, or P13 should I say. Ocon for the other Renault not doing so well. K-Mag, then my teammate made some positions there in P16. Stroll again for the Williams. And Grosjean for the Haas, not having a very good race. And then Latifi to be expected. Then Sainz DNF'd. Bottas DNF'd. I had something to do with it, but I don't know what happened because I think Albon got taken out on lap 1. I mean, I took out Bottas by accident on the beginning of lap 2. So there's Albon and Stone that last for the Red Bull. So yeah, that's a solid 10 points going into the Canadian Grand Prix. But that'll wrap up for me today, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Till next time. Bye bye.